What's up lads, Josh here and welcome back to another episode of 100k to 500k. Today's episode is number 13 and I'm going to say this before, if we get 150 likes I will get you episode 14, but today I have been pretty busy and it's going to be hard to get another episode out, but if you really want it, you need to prove to me that you want of 150 likes and you will get episode 14 by like 8 PM, so if you are watching this video, be sure to drop it a like if you are enjoying it. And moving on to the buys, the first one was a decent buy on two Etos. The next one was this right mid 442 silver guy. No idea why the hell I bought him, because I actually do end up losing like 1.5k on him after tax, which is a bit of a shame. I don't even know why I bought him, to be honest. He was just the cheapest on the market, the only one on the market actually, so I thought I was going to be able to sell him on for a lot, but unfortunately I wasn't. So let's move on to some BPL players again. We've got a 442 Vermaelen here for 9.6k, going to try and sell him on for 11k. Right mid 41212 Walcott, keeping with the Arsenal players, picked him up for 10,000 by now. Going to list him up at 12,000 for a nice 1,000 coin profit. Really good buy here. As you can see, 433 Mata, cheapest on the market is 45k, and that's only in cam. And I picked him up for 37.7k. I have no idea how the hell I did that, to be honest. And I'm going to list him well up at 44k. If he does sell, that is a very nice 7 to 8k profit, 6k around that after tax. Go for another Mata straight after that, refresh the market on the 4321. We picked a CM 4321 up for 45,250. Going to list him up at 50k. If he sells, that's a nice 2.5 to 3k profit. Moving on to left backs, we went for a Baines again, picking up quite a few Baines on this series. 41212 Baines for 2.5k, and we're going to list him up at 4.2k for a nice 1,500 coin profit. 433 Reina, I think this is like the second or the first one of this series. Really good buy to, if you can pick him up for cheap, you can sell him on for a couple k more, and that's going to be a nice 1,500 to 2,000 coin profit. Really good buy here. As you can see, a CM 442 David Silva for 57.5k, and I'm going to be able to list him up well up at 65k and or 64. If he does indeed sell, that is a very nice 3 to 4k profit. Striker 433 Tevez here for 37.5k, and cheapest on the market was 40,750. So I'm going to list mine up at 41k to match to that, guys. And if he does sell, that's a nice 2k profit. Left mid 433 Young. Well, we picked him up a left wing, so that's that's even a better purchase. So we're going to list him up at 17k for a nice 1,000 coin profit. As you can see, everybody did indeed sell. The Puyol, the Ozil, the Vermaelen, the first Eto in 41212, the 4321 Juan Mata in CM, 41212 right mid Walcott, 442 Eto, the 41212 Baines, the Ronaldinho that I was speaking about last episode, Schneider, somebody changed his formation, Tevez, Lavezzi from a couple of episodes ago, Young, the Juan Mata, which sold for 45k, the Carlos Eduardo, Lavezzi, Scholes, David Silva, Sturridge, and indeed the last one as Jose Reina. And moving on to some more buys is a couple of these I actually end up losing, and I'm still trying to sell today. No idea why the hell I picked them up for so cheap like then, but I couldn't sell them on for anything higher, so I had to take a couple 100 coin loss. But it's really not a big problem when you're already up at 350 plus k. So we went out and bought this guy for Walcott 442 for 7,000 by now. As you can see, we put a starter contract on him, send him back to the trade pile, and we're going to list him up at about 8.8k, I think, around about that mark, which will be a nice 1,500 coin profit. As the contract was free, that's keeping all of our profit intact. Moving on to the 433 Englishman, we get John Terry for 8.9k by now. That's very cheap for for being on the market for 4 minutes. Listed him up at 12k, which is a nice 2.5k profit. 41212 Javinho here, and just like the Arteta, unfortunately he doesn't sell. I keep putting him up for anything above 4.8k, and he just doesn't sell. So I'm not too sure what the hell happened there. Right wing or right mid 433 Adam Johnson there. Going to list him up at 4.1k after picking him up for 2.7k, which is a nice 1k profit. And as you can see, some players did indeed sell. Terry 433, Eto 442, Gonzalo Gonzalez, and the Walcott. So that's been the episode, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. We're almost up at 400k. Hopefully, you'll get 150 likes, so you'll get episode 14 out earlier or later today. Sorry. So follow me on Twitter at JustGiveMeInfo if you've enjoyed this video and you want to speak to me more. If you want to subscribe to stay in tune for the latest videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button on the annotation on screen now. If you missed yesterday's episode, it's on screen now and it'll take you into a different tab where you can watch that. And apart from that, guys, 150 likes and you get episode 14. And apart from that, guys, leave a like rating and I will see you all later.